Alright guys, I am going to be showing you how to paint a red tiger camouflage on airsoft guns. What you're going to need is some red cherry krylon spray paint and a matte black as well, and of course your gun of choice and your assorted stencil designs. And what you're going to do first is spray your gun. Well, first you want to make sure that your magazine has a paper towel in it or is taped over, and also with your barrel as well. And I really don't care about all of those if that gets painted over or not. But so first you want to spray your gun with the black, so it's just a nice even base coat. You don't want to really spray it on too heavy, or else it'll drip and run and look bad. So you want to stay about 8 inches away from the gun, and you want to keep a pretty constant spray of paint on the gun. Alright guys, now that you have your black base coat down, you want to go ahead and you want to take your stencils and just lay them on top like such. And then you want to take your red spray paint and just do a really light coat on the stencil. You don't have to hold it up close and spray it to death. Just a couple little, a couple passes will do. I always like to use the smaller patterns on the flash shatter, or on the smaller parts of the gun. You want to make sure that you have the rest of the gun covered if your stencils are towards the edge of the paper. And your fingers will get kind of messy, so just a heads up. Just a little coat like that. careful not to get dust or dirt on your fingers and on your stencils, because then it could stick to the paint and it'll get on your gun and you pretty much messed up. This is going to take a lot less time than the M4 because the G36 is primarily pretty flat. So it was good. Just like that. And also, if you want to save time, you can, kind of do a couple patterns here and then there, and just kind of work your way towards the middle. Because you don't want to lay a stencil on the wet paint. You also want to keep your patterns kind of going the same direction. I always like to put a large pattern around the center of the gun where it's most flat, so all of the details will be on there, hopefully. That's the idea. You sometimes also have to kind of press down your stencils too. And you also want to be careful not to move them. There we go. When you make your stencils, you want to kind of place them towards like the center of your paper. So you won't have to deal with something like that. patterns go in the same direction. So here's what it looks like. It's still a little wet with the paint. There we go, that's better view. And now, you don't want to overdo it with the stripes, or else it'll just look way too busy. So, usually I stop at about here, and I think that looks pretty sweet. So yeah, you just want to repeat this on the same, or you want to repeat this on the opposite side, and then you spray it with a gloss clear coat finish. You give it a couple coats of that, and it'll be done. So yeah, guys, rate, comment, subscribe. I appreciate your view. Thanks.